Okay, my mic is off this whole time, and nobody's here to. Let's see. Is my mic? My mic's working now. Crap. 10 minutes and 37 seconds into this podcast, and my mic was muted. Jesus. Ah, damn. Can't believe I didn't catch that. I muted my mic, and then I forget to. What the hell was I just saying? Oh, man. Now, hold on a minute. This is why I smoke to this day. I'm so, stressed out over. Ah. Okay, so as you can tell, I haven't shaved yet since October 1st of last year. And I went out and bought a electric razor, I'm ready. I just haven't committed to doing it. I've been having a kind of a rough time, to be honest with you. Just been not feeling great. Hope I'm not doing it tonight. What I did notice, my last podcast, I was sniffing like, God, you would think it was the 80s and I was, doing cocaine. It's like every 10 seconds, like, that's what I noticed from my podcast. What I was saying, that it probably didn't record. Maybe it did, but I don't think so. The mic was muted. I was talking about how I wanted to watch my last week's podcast last night. And I've been all the research and development I've been doing, I burned out, man. I went out early. Fellas had dinner. Dad made a beautiful dinner. It was wonderful. And when I say that, we're talking about Hanger Helper. It was awesome. And I fell asleep, and I fell out hard. And I use oxygen, not all the time, but, I have a machine in my room. And when I'm asleep, I use it. And I've been having problems with it. It's been giving me warning signs. So they sent a guy out. Of course, he didn't send me a text message, no phone call. He ended up at my front door at 11:30 at night. Now, normally I stay up. I don't go to bed till 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm usually up working. I like to work it during the evening, but or during the early morning, however you want to look at it. But no, I was out last night, and this guy came, nice guy. I love the guy. He's been here before. But yeah, comes over at 11:30, all the way from St. George, Utah. That's 100 miles away. That's a good trip. That's where I have to go actually on the 6th of next month. I got a call today. Not looking forward to it. My doctor, Erica, Dr. Erica, I call her. She wants me to come in for cancer screening where they do x-rays, I guess. I don't know what they're going to do. And of course, they're looking for the big C, cancer. And here I am. And if you're here with me, I'll share it with you. I mean, people deal with this every day. And I've lost family members over it. And now I'm looking in the face of it. A couple years ago, I had a stroke. Didn't even know it. Went to a doctor's appointment. They did a CAT scan, I think, here locally, and doctor ended up calling me that evening at home. And when the doctor calls you at home, it's serious. And he said, Kelly, you need to go to the hospital, meaning the big hospital, 100 miles down the road in St. George, Utah. I live right on the border of Arizona and Utah. I'm there on the border. Beautiful desert country. So, yeah, I spent a few days in the hospital. I had a stroke. Had no idea that I had a stroke. They did autopsies on my lungs. I had a spot on my lung. And amazingly, it disappeared. Could not believe it. It disappeared. So, it's always scary, though, to go in. Todd! Todd! There's somebody here. It's Todd. I'm going to say hi to Todd. Hold on, guys. Let me say aloha. How about aloha? Aloha. Aloha. Awesome. And you're going to meet Todd. I'm looking forward to having an interview with Todd. Yeah. What's up, man? I'm here. I wasn't scheduled to do a podcast tonight. I'm talking to Todd here. But here I am. I figured, what the hell? I need the practice anyway. I'm on StreamYard and I'm still learning this program. But yeah, Todd, as you probably know through Paul, I definitely want to have you on here on the podcast, man. I know we'd have a great time, definitely. And dude, I heard your recent. Oh man, I'm blown away, Todd. Wait till you all my followers out there or whoever watches this. I can't wait for you to hear Todd. Yeah, awesome, dude. He said do it. His vocals, I was just like, wow. The music, the vocals, amazing. Brilliant, Todd. Brilliant. Thank you. I'm glad you're going to come on. I'll get with you. We'll schedule this as soon as possible. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. I have no clue. Yeah. Well, like I said, the guy came over at 11:30 at night to change out my air thing, and I called him. I was pissed. I was doing the old man, Ah, damn it! Get off my yard! Get out of my yard! Kind of crap, I was pissed. But, then again, it's like, hey, you're going to come out here, call me, send a message, yell, do something. I mean, my God. Most people are in bed at 11:30. Not me. Normally, I'm not. But this is the one night, I was so burned out. I had a lot of dinner, a lot to eat. And wham bam, I wasn't up till, I usually, if I fall asleep, I usually get up around 4 or 5, even earlier. I'm one of those 3 o'clock in the morning people. But again, Todd, thank you, man, for jumping in. It's good to see you. And there's Paul. There's Paul, Mr. Misery Inc. And yeah, I think it's about time. I guess I could do a Misery Inc. commercial spot quick and gather myself. Yeah, let's see. Let's go. What should we do? This one here, I like. And that's it. That's it. Ah, I love that whistleblower. That's the new Misery Inc. single. I guess it's single, or is it off an album? I'm sorry, Paul. I don't know. I should know that, and I don't. And Todd, I'd love to get a track of you, or the one that Paul played for me. That track was awesome. So get your approval and send it over. Paul, send it over. Someone send it over. A likeness, a picture of your album cover or you would be great to, and I'll play it. Definitely. Next week on my birthday podcast, I will play Todd's music. Like I said, I was very, very impressed. And I can't wait to get him on the show here. And Paul, too. Paul was the one, he's responsible for this. Dolorem. He even picked the name, which is Voice of Pain. That's what Dolorem Vox means, Voice of Pain. I'm going to start using that more, Voice of Pain. So, people aren't really, I don't think, putting it together, Dolorem Vox voice of pain. And because if anyone, I'm the voice of pain. Yeah, at this point in my life, I mean, it's hard for me to get up and walk to the restroom or go make something to eat. I've gone 2 days without eating just because it was, I make it, I don't know how many yards. Let me think. I used to golf. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe a par three to the kitchen. I don't know. And it'd definitely be just a short, little, I don't know what the hell you call it, to the bathroom. Anyway, to the bathroom. Anyway, I love that. I love that whistleblower. It's great. I've got a few more of them. And like I said, Todd, give me a track and some graphics to go with that track. And I definitely will play it. And like, last week, what I had problems with, I don't know, you guys just got here. I couldn't believe it. I did the first 10 minutes with my microphone muted. So I think the first 10 minutes of this podcast is muted. So I can take care of that in post-production, later on, which I don't like doing. I like to just post it live, raw, just as you guys are getting it right now. That's what I like to see. If I could do some lighting here. That's a little bit better. I don't know. And we'll go with that. I kind of like that. Turn down the lights a bit, And last week I was sniffling like I was someone from the 80s doing coke. I couldn't believe it. It's like, and number one, I have bad allergies, bad sinuses. I mean, look at this thing. I always have had, almost like having a perpetual cold 24/7. All through the year, because you get your seasonal allergies, and that's what I deal with. And but I had a cold. Actually, I almost I did the podcast on Thursday, actually, my second one. That's right. I wasn't feeling real great, actually, Wednesday. And that could happen if I'm not here for some reason. Trust me, I'll try to make it up the next day on a Thursday. And hopefully that won't happen. I'm going to be straight with everybody as far as my health goes. And, like I said, I've got this appointment coming up next month. I see the pulmonary, they're going to check out my chest and looking for the big C. And I don't know. It's always fun. I don't even know how to react to it, to be honest with you. I try not to think about it, but it's reality. And I've lost people like everybody out there has lost people from cancer, and it's terrible. And but I'll share it. Every little piece of it. You can walk through it right here with me if you want. You don't have to. Shit. But anyway, I did this as like the beginning. Last week, I wanted to continue with it. Last week, I kept putting stuff up, videos up, and then you'd see them go away and then come up and go away. Well, it's my internet connection. I need to run, I need to run a straight line in to my router, but the router's in indigestion. The router's in the living room, and that means I'd have to run a cord right through the living room, which I could do just for a podcast, and I may do it, but I wouldn't live with a cord, just running down the hall kind of thing. But anyway, yeah, where was I going with this? See, God, what is that? Is that senility? Oh yeah, stuff kept restarting over because on my end, I click something and it doesn't come up, and I'm what the hell? So I keep clicking, and you keep seeing it go up and down, up and down. So I'm going to click something right now once, and let's see what happens. Are you going to see it? Am I going to see it? Let's see. This is one click.
Don't sweat the petty things, and never, never pet the sweaty things. Dolorem Vox, a podcast about anything and everything. Subscribe today and tell a friend.
Okay. Working.
Don't sweat the petty things, and never, never pet the sweaty things. Dolorem Vox, a podcast about anything and everything. Subscribe today and tell a friend. Coming soon on the Dolorem Vox podcast, the Twilight Transmissions interview with Christopher Alvarado. So subscribe today and tell a friend. Dolorem Vox. Your podcast, our podcast, the podcast.
Okay, see, I did it again. I muted the mic because I wanted to talk over the video. So I've got to learn this damn program, StreamYard. But I hit it once and nothing came up. At least on my end. I don't know. Let's go to comments. Maybe there's a comment on this. And let's see. What are we doing? Unmute. Okay, yeah. Okay. Smoke it. Yeah, man. It's herbal. Like I said, it's not tobacco. And it's not nicotine. It's got none of that crap in it. It's natural. Yeah. Yeah, baby. It's natural. Okay.
Update the system without the crown. There's a feeling we've been let down. Nothing for granted this time around. Hear our voices screaming the sound. What is this thing in me? Searching for your energy. Can we just go back to the start?
Okay. That's cerebellum. Cerebellum. Like your brain. Cerebellum. I'm not saying it right. These guys, they're from Orange County, California. I ran across them on Instagram, and I asked them to come on for an interview, and they dissed me and said no, but I don't care. I did that video. I did 2 videos for them, commercials, and, I figured, hey, I like these guys. I'm going to support them. It's kind of old school. Here, check this out. Just really like. I did this for these guys, and let me know what you think of this. I'm only clicking it once, so hopefully it'll work. Let's see.
Command codes verified.
Update the system without the crown. There's a feeling we've been let down. Nothing for granted this time around. Hear our voices screaming the sound. What is this thing in me? Searching for your energy. Can we just go back to the start?
All right. I like that. I like that video. I don't know if you guys like it. Or here, I'll go to the comments real quick. Here, hold on. Thanks, Todd. That really means something. And I guess my vocals are coming out okay. I've got a mic booster in Windows. I'm using Windows 8. I can't upgrade to 11 for some reason. It's okay. I'm thinking about going back to a desktop. And right now I'm refabbing my studio. I don't have much room, 6 by 10. And I'll be away from here and back up on my workstation where I create all my music and that kind of stuff. But yeah, Windows. Yep, I'm one of Bill's kids. I don't mess with Apple. I've never done Apple. I don't do it, you know. It's not my thing. But hopefully I'm not sniffling. I'm not paying attention. Man, that was... Oh, sorry, guys. I'm sitting there wiping my nose. But, you know, hey. You know, I have bad sinuses. And I'll try to watch that. I couldn't believe it. I just... yeah. Bill sucks it. Yeah. Well, we all know. Windows 98. Yeah, that was a stable system. I'll be honest with you. That was a very stable system. Paul remembers back in the day. Man, I remember running 98, all the updated and, you know, plugins. You know, the saddest part of that was when it went away. I just knew, okay, we got, you know, they forced the upgrades on you. I have another laptop that I used to run music on, and yeah, it's got a couple processors. The one I'm using here right now has got like 8 processors or some crap like that. Super fast. Yeah, XP was decent, but it took a while before, you know, well, all of it. You know, even when they came out with the very first Windows edition, it all came out on floppy disk. I forget how many frickin' disks they were, but I remember. You probably remember those, right? Well, I'm going to be 63, so I'm a bit older, a bit older. Yeah. Let's stop here for a minute and reflect on that, Kelly. Anyway, I did this podcast tonight. Like I said, I wasn't scheduled to do it. I did it just, okay, I'm going to do a continuation of last week's. And number one, because I did a lot of starts and stops on the commercials and stuff like that. And it's still lagging on my end. But I'm not in it. I'm not redoing it over and over. Like this right here. Here, just, I'll be right back.
Have an idea for a show topic? Send your ideas to doloremvox@gmail.com. If we choose your idea or topic, you will be invited to join us live during that particular broadcast to share with us your reason you picked that topic and what it means to you. Live participation not required.
Okay, what the hell happened? I thought I was playing a commercial. This one. Okay, hey, one of you guys, did you just see a short commercial?
Have an
I'm gonna
idea
try it
for a
again.
show topic? Send your ideas to doloremvox@gmail.com. If we choose your idea or topic, you will be invited to join us live during that particular broadcast to share with us your reason you picked that topic and what it means to you. Live participation not required.
Okay, so I ran that the first time. It just froze up on my end. I saw nothing. Okay, we got the comments, and I clicked it once, and it worked. Okay, hey Jeannie, yeah, right. Oh yeah, this, yeah. Well, I'm wearing this thing because I haven't shaved my head yet, and can't hear me. Or you can hear me. I should have my mic's on. My microphone's on, dang it. Let's see. Let me check. I could check my audio while we're here. It looks like it's working. I mean, I've got a boost mechanism in Windows. Oh, okay. I wonder what that... See, I'm getting some lag or something. It's always more research, man. I've got to do, you know, I mean, I've got shows coming up I need to research. Like Todd, for instance. Todd... I got to do research. I'm doing research right now on Twilight Transmission, Christopher Alvarado, and I want to speak to this. for some reason, JR, Paul, Christopher, you're all you guys, you talk cryptically. I don't know what that's about. I know you all kind of grew up together, and you're part of this too, Todd. Haven't really tried to, interact with you yet. But, like what I mean by that is I try, I get in touch with over Messenger, hey man, I need you to send me tracks, or I need this, I need that, and nothing. It's like pull teeth. I mean, I'll get it eventually. I know, it's like JR, same thing. I love JR. When we end up talking, I can't wait to get him here. I mean, we're going to have a great time. And Todd, I mean, I can't wait to have you here. And Paul, same thing. But it's like this cryptic stuff. I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe it's just me. That's it. I'm probably about 10 years older than all you guys, and that's okay. I'm standing on the front lawn, my cane, Get the hell out of my yard, damn kids. Nah, I don't know. It's weird though. I kind of came over this revelation the other night. Or, I don't know. It's not a revelation. I don't know what the hell you call it, but yeah, it was weird. I just thought, wow, they're all kind of the same. I was trying to get. I got some old footage from 1982. That's Amnesty International, and wouldn't you know it, one of the bands. There's Paul Gilbert behind the drums. And then Christopher Alvarado. Now, I don't know Chris. I've never met him in person. So I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking at all these different music. Who the hell is he? I would have never thought that he was the guy with his shirt off, front man, singing. He was killing it. I thought he was the bass player, but come to find out, I guess he was the bass player for another band at that time. But, to do research and talk to these guys. I love you guys. I have unconditional love. So, meaning it takes what it takes, and I'm here. And yeah, he was the singer, Paul. But it took days for him to tell me he was the singer. Yeah. But, Paul, I haven't heard anything from you. I posted up on your messenger those clips that I did. I got my screen recorder to work, so I messaged those clips of you playing the drums. Awesome. Paul's an awesome drummer. When we first met, God, man, I was blown away, And then I helped bring him to the dark side, the computer. And now look what he's... Oh, my God. Hold on. Good stuff, man. I love you, Paul. You know that. Love you like a bro. Okay, well, hey, I did this. I'm almost an hour in. I thought for sure I would do like 15 minutes. I kind of just wanted to go over what I think I missed out because I get going on something and I'm heading in one direction and then I end up, going from there in a completely different direction. Let's see. Oh yeah, so the music, there's my bombastic album. That's 14 tracks. You can get that at uropaTwin.com. And the reason I bring that up is because I use that actually in the 2-minute intro. I like to give everybody 2 minutes. I like, actually it's 3 minutes. Because that, yeah. The song from that, the very opening when it says stream starting, that's the Dance, D-A-N-C-E. It's called Dance with the opera singer. I don't know if you heard that. If you go back to the recorded podcast of this, you'll hear it. You'll see what I mean. And the 1 minute after that counter is a song called Channel K from Atari Drome, which is one of my favorite albums that I did. If you haven't heard it, go over to uropatwin.com and scroll down through my discography and you'll see it there. Atari Drome and also Atari Drome remixes. And I've got tracks from these albums and I think I would like to play every podcast since it's my podcast. I'd like to play a song, one of my songs. And I want to spotlight other people too, like Todd. I want to play Todd. Play a song of his. JR, Paul, I want everybody to, hear what you guys are doing. And then, of course, the beginning, the opener, with the guy talking about, broadcasting from from deep within the StreamYard studios, high above in the KPC music corporate towers, that thing. The music behind that is Ashen Lights from Super Collider. And Super Collider was an album that I did. And all of this music, and I could have been I'm talking and I'm not putting these up as I go. See, there's Super Collider. And here's Atari Drum, which I love. This is, it's me going on and on and on. And that's 96. I have most of my music on my site. It's got the years. And also, you go to my site, most of the music there is pay what you want. I mean, you could put 0.0 at checkout and walk away with a whole album. And hey, man, I say go for it. That's why I did that. There's many times that I wanted to go and buy an album or just a song, and I really couldn't swing it, A debit card was, not enough money or whatever. That's why I offer, hey, pay what you want. You don't have the money, don't pay, So, but I was going to talk a little bit about this here, this Roseanne Barr with Tom McDonald, the Roseanne Barr rap. God, I hope I'm not sniffling. I'm still getting over it. I mean, before I even did this podcast tonight, I'm thinking, okay, it's not the sniffling tonight. It's I kind of like dried up. I couldn't hardly talk. I was like, I felt like I was, you're talking within your own head or something. I don't know. But yeah, this here, that was interesting. I don't know if I'd go and buy it, but it was interesting. I think Roseanne had a raw deal, that whole thing. And I started watching the new Roseanne when it came on. I didn't watch much of the old Roseanne. I just wasn't into it. But the new one, I was into it. And then what happens? Yeah, right. And this was interesting. This Ben Shapiro rap. Oh, funny. Some funny stuff. And the reaction from like the Carter family and these guys. Oh man, it was funny. I love the reaction. But yeah, I'm thinking I'll do once a week. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I guess I could do it now. I could do so. Whoa, God, indigestion. Hello. I'll do something short. Here, check this out. This is great.
It's all about the passage of time, Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I like to listen to Dolorem Vox at that time, which is a crucial time because it proves that time exists.
Okay, did you see that? All I saw was Kamala Harris frozen on my screen. That's it. I didn't see anything else.
It's all about the passage of time, Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I like to listen to Dolorem Vox at that time, which is a crucial time because it proves that time exists.
It proves that time exists. I kind of miss her word salads. We had a lot of them. Yeah. What did Todd ask here? Do you have a... Oh, you know what? Damn it. Look. I could show him right here. Boom. See, you guys? I'm not used to using this damn thing. StreamYard. Okay, Todd asked, do you have a big cartel? Yeah, I have a huge Bandcamp. Just go to uropaTwin.com. I did the GoDaddy, so y'all, you don't have to do the KPC music at bandcamp.com/turnaround, put your foot in, put your foot out. It's easier, just www.uropatwin.com. And that's my discography, man. Yeah. I got a link down below. And that's another thing. I'm wondering when I'm so new to this StreamYard, and I know I should be doing a lot more. I should have banners rolling, this going. But, it is what it is. A nice learning curve. But, yeah. I have links all over my uropaTwin.com and like you go to my channel, Dolorem Vox on YouTube, and you go to the info, and there's all the links. But I'm wondering, when I did this tonight, I went ahead and scheduled. I always schedule for 5 o'clock, and when you do that, you can add a description. And I'm thinking, and I'll try it next week. I'll try adding. I should actually do a practice session. I don't know why I don't do that, but in the description, put links. I've got it all. All I got to do is copy and paste it. So, Todd, to answer your question, you're right. I kind of thought of that tonight when I was scheduling this podcast. Wow, should I put links in the description? And I'm going to try, because I think it'd probably be a good idea. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm gonna try it, dude. Definitely. And thanks for your interaction, bro. Like I said, I'm so new to this, and I don't know, like the Kamala Harris thing. I clicked it once, nothing. Just a picture of her frozen on my screen. God help us all. And the second time, I could hear her talking. So I don't know. I don't know what you guys are getting on that end. I think my next podcast, I'm going to set up one of my tablets on a tripod. Yeah, I'm going to do that with the volume down, so I need to start, being able to look at certain things. But like I said, my last podcast last week, I'm getting over a bad cold. That's why I postponed it from Wednesday and I did it Thursday night at 5. And I'm still never cold. But, like I said, I've got one of those, year-round deals. I get over one cold, I feel like I've got another one, and they're not colds. They're basically, it's just my sinuses, and at certain times of the year is worse than others, man. But yeah, okay, put it in the description. You're absolutely right. I'm going to try that. I should have done it. I was thinking of it. I had everything open. I'm getting ready, and I'm like, I wonder if I should put, because I've got to do attributes too. A lot of this stuff, like what you're seeing behind me, this background, freaking awesome. And I'm supposed to. I have that, under my description for the channel, but I'd like to have that, on this description. And I think that'll work, dude. But that's what I need. We'll come in here and, like it or hate it. You don't like my podcast, but you're here and give me a hard time. I can deal with it. I got thick skin, and I'll be honest. I'm one of these people that I believe it's criticism. You want to get better at something, then you better be able to take criticism. I mean, I'm a musician. I started out professionally playing at 16 years old. And, when you're a musician, it really helps if you could take criticism and not have expectations. And I could do a whole show on expectations. I try to live a life without expectations in people, places, or things. It's hard to do. But when you can do it, I mean, what happens when you have an expectation of something and we're let down? That's why I say expectation in people, places, or things. It's not an easy thing to do, to live your life that way without expecting something, expecting from other people. Like I said, here I am talking about not having expectations. Excuse me. And, I'm getting frustrated because Christopher Alvarado, he won't give me the information I want. Chris, give me this, give me that. And same thing with Paul. I'm sure Paul would attest to that. I'm always bugging him for something. Now it'll be the same way with you, Todd. If you're going to come on here, like I said, I would love to have a track of yours right now that I could, play it during my show. And a picture of you would be bad, and if you have an album cover, and I'll find all that out. I'm sure your music's up out there, maybe on Bandcamp. I don't know. See, I didn't even know that you did music, Todd, till just recently. So, But you know, like I was saying, it's this cryptic thing. I don't know what it is. It's you know, Jr., Christopher Alvarado, Paul Gilbert. Screw y'all. Anyway, hey man, you know, like I said, don't smoke, kids. This is not tobacco. There's no nicotine in it, no garbage in it. It tastes good. It's from England. It's called Honey Farms. You can go on Amazon. I'll put a link in my description. I hope that works, Todd. I'm going to actually try that. Linking, you know, everything. I'd like to put everything. That way I don't have to go back like I did last time, my second episode. Yeah. So hold on a minute, guys. Just one sec, because we're going to end here pretty soon. Okay. Well, that's Ash. So we won't do that anymore. So anyway. Well, if there's anything, like I said, I would like to do, there's definitely other content creators and other podcasters out there. Some of these people you guys know, you know, I'd love to have on here. I've been watching JR's, you know, I think I got a link to his podcast in my descriptions now. I'm pretty sure I do. But there's people out there. Utah Music Radio, Johnny Cap, John Farmer. He's one that does the Utah musicians. And you listen to that radio station, the radios. I still listen to it, but you listen to it, you're definitely going to hear my music. I'm in like rotation. I've even seen comments, people going, God, you play that guy too much. That's because I got a lot of music, and I submitted a ton of it to him years ago when he started this, 15 years ago or something. And I'm a big supporter, and now he's back up doing his podcast. So I'm going to be on his podcast. It's video podcast, just audio. And I plan on having him here to talk about Utah Musicians Radio. And for you guys listening in, if you're a Utah musician, either you've submitted your stuff to him or you haven't. And if you haven't, it doesn't cost a cent, man. And it's, you know, like they say, you build it, they will come. Not true. You build it, then you better prepare to advertise it. It's like what I do. I you know, even on like a podcast, I'll spend $10 a month. Not much, but I'll spend something to do some sort of promotion. Give it just a little bit of a push. And I was notified today that I've gotten so far over 1,500 viewers. And I'm just beside myself. I think that's awesome. But I'm looking through my list here, my old school lists that I wrote down before my second podcast. But I think with that, we're going to get here in a minute here. But got so much more I wanted to do. I know I did, but we're creeping up on an hour. So let me go here to my assets. And we will do this. How about that?
Hey there, friends. It's your buddy Kelly Chambers, and guess what? Kelly's got something super magical to show you. Hey there, friends. It's your buddy Kelly Chambers, and guess what? Hey there, friends. It's your buddy Kelly Chambers, and guess what? Kelly's got something super magical to show you. And it's his magic mirror, where Kelly can see all his friends. And look, the magic is working, and the mirror is shining bright, and it's ready to tell us all about your fun day. Hey there, friends. It's your buddy Kelly Chambers, and guess what? Kelly's got something super magical to show you. And it's his magic mirror, where Kelly can see all his friends. And look, the magic is working, and the mirror is shining bright, and it's ready to tell us all about your fun day. Did you play with your favorite toys? Or maybe you had a blast watching the Dolorem Vox podcast with friends. Oh, I see someone had an amazing time with paints and colors, and some of you were dancing like little stars. How cool is that? Remember, every Wednesday at 5 p.m. is a chance to have fun and make new friends. Kelly loves hearing all about your adventures. So keep watching and keep sharing Dolorem Vox with friends. That's it for today. Don't forget to check in every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time to the Dolorem Vox podcast. Until next time, stay magical and keep having fun. Bye bye.
Romper, bomper, stomper, boo. Tell me, tell me, tell me, do. Magic mirror, tell me today. Did all my friends have fun at play?
Okay. And today, oh, sorry. Yeah, damn. In my magic mirror, I can see Tina and Terry. Hey, guys. I see my sister, Lily Fairy Monster. And, well, we got Todd, of course. Hey, Todd. Thanks for popping around, and it's great to see you. And Paul, and JR. And I see Tim and Jeremy. Hi, Jeremy. Jeremy is prospectively going to be a co-host here on Dolorem Vox, eventually. And with that, let's see, who else? We got Bill, and I said hi to Tina. It's just so nice to see all of you out here today, and those of you who have come and joined the podcast. So with that, I say we're going to end it here. It's been wonderful. Yeah. Let's see. I was going to go somewhere here. I was going to see my transition. I was going to have a transition, but yeah. Here, we'll just do this, and then let's see. I can't do it. Come on. What are we doing here? Okay. Hello. Yes, I'm not paying attention. How about that? Okay, here we go. Let's try this, and then, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, see right there. One click. Nothing on my end. And now you probably got it, and it probably streamed fine. And then you saw it again because I didn't see it, so I hit it and tried it again. You know, I mean, the pictures work. There's me and my sister, Lily Fairy Monster. Hey, there I am. Hey there, hi there. I'm hiding behind the picture. I love this picture here. There's my mother, God rest her soul, and there's my sis. And she's only a year older. She's my kid sister. So we grew up. It was wonderful, to be honest with you, to have, you know, to be so close at age. It was nice to have her. And it's still nice to have her in my life. And I'll show you another picture of there I am, my electronic drum kit that is set up in the kitchen right now. But, you know, at least I can play it. I need more room. So, okay. I want to thank you all for being a part of this tonight. I apologize for, you know, this... I just don't have it together. I'm trying. But, you know, now it's getting used to using StreamYard, all these functions. And, you know, you see these guys, where everything, it's like a news broadcast. And I'm trying to bring you that quality to this production. I'm really trying, and it's hard because those people have got another guy doing it. Now, if I had a co-host, that co-host could operate a lot of this, which would be wonderful. All I got to do is talk, have somebody on the other end, running this. I don't know why stuff's freezing up. I don't understand it, but what I do understand is that it's been exactly an hour, and I'm going to sign off, and I will see all of you on my birthday cast, which is next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Same bat time, same bat channel. So please come and join me if you would. I'd love to have you. Take care, and love you all. Thank you.